What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel where we discuss collectibles, hobbies, cafe games from tabletop to video games, and today we're going to find out if Yubel has synergy with Dragon Links. Now in today's video we're going to show you some cool combos and also some hand testing and seeing what kind of endboards we can make. Now the reason for this monstrosity to come to be, it had to do with this spell Nightmare Pain and trying to figure out why all the old Yubels are triggering, even though it's a one effect and usually miss timing, and it has to do with the card text stating, and if you do, which is very different than then do so and so, because the reason for this is that it means that the destruction and the adding is happening at the exact same time. And checking the rulings, it pretty much stated that it would be do A and B, but if you can't do A, then you can't do B. It's not do A, then do B, which is a big difference. And another archetype that has similar effects like that is actually the Rocket Tracers, which also state as well, if you look over here, destroy it, and if you do, spell summon a rocket, and also strike a dragon. So because of this is where I got like the idea, like maybe there is some synergy, but I could be wrong with this ruling. Maybe with the rockets, it actually doesn't work like that. But the combos we're going to show you isn't really going to exploit that, but it would be very cool if it does occur, because then let's say you want to get a terror incarnate out right away to do an end board wipe, it would be a lot easier to do with the rockets. Or if you want to make a ultimate nightmare just to get rid of something that's a nuisance. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started. So for our first combo, we have Black Metal Dragon and also our Lotus over here. So we're going to start by normal summoning Black Metal Dragon to make Strike a Dragon. Strike a Dragon is going to be chain link 2, and we're going to go and add the boot and also the Red Dragon, or Red Darkness Metal Dragon. That's been a while since I said that card. But yeah, so we're going to banish, do the regular Dragon Link plays like you usually see all the time, make a nice little ROM, and then we're going to go and add the Black Meteor and also the Dragon Movie. I know we're not really playing with vanilla. That could be an option with the Gamma and the Driver. Why not? But I think it's a bit too bricky. Okay, so now after this, we're going to use Dragon Ravine, go and ditch the Lotus, and then the Abs, use Abs to go and add. We're going to get a Rocket Tracer, and then we're going to go and use Boot to spell summon Rocket Tracer. Next, we're going to use the effect to go and pop, and then get a Recharger, and this is where the spice starts happening. We're going to make Pitsy, then we're going to go use ROM effect, since a Link Dragon was supposed to summon over there. We get to supposed to summon dragon from my hand. So now we're going to go and make Dispater and use the effect for Strike a Dragon. Now Pitsy is going to go and use the effect to supposed to summon out Tracer. And now we're going to use a Strike a Dragon second effect to go and pop the Pitsy, add a Recharger. Since a dark monster that was supposed to summon from the extra deck was destroyed, we could actually go and use the effect of Recharger, and we weren't supposed to summon any dark monster, which is going to be our Lotus. And now we're going to use the Lotus to go spell summon Spirit Yubel, use the effect, get Nightmare Pain, and then we're going to go and activate Nightmare Pain just to go pop, get another Lotus. Now the reason why I'm getting another Lotus is because if we started with the Spirit Yubel and with the Black Metal Dragon, it would actually end on the exact same end board. It was just we were supposed to summon this instead of the Lotus, and then we will eventually get to the exact same end board either way. So pretty much if you start with the Lotus or the Spirit of Yubel, you're still all set. Okay, now we're going to go and use Spirit of Yubel to supposed to summon our Yubel, and we're going to go and start linking, and we're going to make this beauty right over here. I don't even know his name, to be honest. I'm like, I don't think I ever checked his actual name. But yeah, we're going to go discard, go, supposed to summon 2, and then we're going to go and synchro those 2 to make a Savage, okay? Get a ROM, and now we're going to go towards the end phase. We're going to go and use a Lotus Dispose Summon, which is also a monster negate because it turns our opponent's monster effect into destroying a U-Bell instead. And then as well, we're going to use U-Bell to go and pop. So now it's going to remain. So we don't have anything banished for like Dissipator, but like still, you know what? It's still something pretty cute. We definitely have better stuff or cuter stuff to actually do. So in the next combo, it's a lot more simpler, but it still makes a pretty nice floodgate. Okay, so for this combo, we have a quick launch and a lotus, and we're going to show you exactly what we're going to be able to do by normal summoning the lotus. Use the effect, get Spirit of Yubel, use the effect, get our Nightmare Pain. Then we're going to go and use quick launch, get our Tracer. Then we're going to go and link it for Strike a Dragon. Use Strike a Dragon, add the Boot Sector launch. Okay, now we're going to use the effect to destroy the Yubel and add the Tracer, and the Spirit Yubel is going to trigger because that one is a if effect, not a when effect, so it's regardless. So we're going to supposed to summon Yubel, very nice. Then we're going to use Boot Sector Launch to just go and special one. Then we're going to go and link those two for a Herodic Seal. And we're just going to activate a Nightmare Pain just for fun. Go to end phase, go use Lotus to special summon. Then Yubel is going to tribute the Herodic Seal. And then we're going to trigger Herodic Seal to go and special summon. And we special summon Goliath. So there we go. And you know what I really like about this? Okay. So even though he's 0-0, like Nightmare Pain, they have to attack Yubel. So we still have a monster negate over here. Our opponent is completely locked out of the extra deck, which is pretty cool. And they pretty much cannot get rid of the board except with like spell traps. So like it's pretty good. Well, there's definitely monsters, so they could actually like summon specific monsters that they use multiple times to get rid of everything. Why not? But it's still a pretty fun floodgate. Now let's see what we could do with a full hand. Okay, so our opening hand, we have a Lotus, a Boot Sector Launch, a Black Metal Dragon, a Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare, and a Rocket Tracer. So it's not the best ideal hand, like definitely not Boot Sector Launch and even a Yubel, but it's still a really good hand, so we could do quite cool plays. So first off, we're going to start with the Black Metal Dragon, and we're going to do pretty much a similar play that we did on the first combo as well. So we're going to go and use that to go add him, and then we're going special, and then we're going to go and link, and then make a ROM, and now we're going to chain both of them. So we're going to get both, very nice. Okay. Next, we're going to use Dragon Ravine. So we're going to ditch the Lotus, ditch the abs, go use the effect, get a recharger. So exactly the same thing, just more cards to play with. Then Boot Sector Launch is going to supposed to summon both of them. Very nice. Then we're going to go and link. Okay, Pitsy, perfect. Rom, nice. Okay, synchro for those. Okay, Dissipator, use the effect. There we go. Then we're going to go and use Pitsy to supposed to summon Tracer. Strike a Dragon once again. So we're going to go and get the recharger. Then we're going to trigger the recharger to go send the Lotus. Okay, and then use the effect. And there we go. Now we're going to get the Spirit Yubel. Use the effect of Spirit Yubel. Perfect. Now we're going to use the Nightmare Pain, destroy, get our new Super Poly pretty much. And then we're going to go and trigger Spirit of Yubel, supposed to summon Yubel. So now we have an extra interruption as well. And then we're going to go and link those two for a nice Herodic Seal. Strike a Dragon. Okay, use the effect. Now we're only locked into dark monsters in the extra deck, not the main deck. So that's why we had to do Seal first. Okay, then we're going to go and single them for a nice little Savage. Use the effect to go get a ROM. Next, we're going to set, and then end phase, we're going to use Lotus once again, and then we're going to use Yubel to tribute, and then trigger, and then we're going to get the Goliath. Now look at that, okay? So Dissipator, Yubel with the Super Poly as well, and also the Nightmare Pain, so still pretty good. We have the Monster Negate, we still have the Floodgate as well, and plus we have Warlord Savage Dragon. So you know what? There's actually like a lot of cool stuff with this. So stuff that could definitely like hinder it is Super Volley could definitely be like Chow. But if your opponent only has like Dark Ruler no more, at least we still have the Super Poly, so we can still do like some cool plays as well with that. So it's not really the end of the world, but it's still a decent board. And I kind of really like it with like the Yubel, and I think I'm actually going like start working on an actual like consistent deck because this was like just gimmicky, some fun stuff to add. And if you guys like this video a lot, and definitely subscribe, and I've seen that many of you guys are voting to do a proper deck build or even matches, I'll get right on it, and I could definitely start up and even play in real life. I won't mind taking this type of deck to like a local just to see how it works. So I'm Vaughn, and this is the Gear Channel.